Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This is going to be like a speculation video. This is no inside info or anything like that. On the official Discord, this was just announced, and it is a new generation of fighters is stepping into WWE's world. You'll want front row seats. A new challenger has entered the ring. They didn't say when or where. So that's kind of what we know based on what Champions is telling us. But the logo is kind of interesting, so I thought for fun I would use AI here and ask it about the image. So I'm doing an image analysis, and it says this promo image is packed with intrigue. The silhouetted figures, dramatic flames, and bold X backdrop scream high stakes crossover, likely between WWE and a Bandai Namco franchise. That tagline, a new challenger has entered the ring, is a classic fighting game language, hinting at new playable characters or a major event reveal. Here's a breakdown of what stands out. Silhouettes, 4 distinct figures, each with unique postures, proportions. We'll do more on this later. They're deliberately obscured to fuel speculation. Classic teaser strategy. Backdrop, the fiery X. I'm assuming they mean this thing is an X. It doesn't look like it to me. It looks more like a, oh, I don't know what you would call that. A couple of pointies and a pointy in the middle, maybe like a sort of like a crown kind of thing. Could symbolize a clash or fusion of worlds. It's reminiscent of crossover branding like Street Fighter X, Tekken, or WWE 2K Battlegrounds. Lighting, the intense backlight and flames evoke a gladiatorial vibe. These characters are entering a battleground, not just a stage. Context clues. WWE logo, bottom left. I mean, AI doesn't know that we know it's going to be in our game. Bandai Namco, that's in the bottom right. Suggests a gaming crossover, possibly Tekken, Soul Calibur, or even Dragon Ball Z. Tagline language. New challenger is iconic in fighting games, especially Street Fighter and Smash Bros. Speculation fuel. Given your deep knowledge of wrestling and gaming crossovers, Will, apparently AI knows this about me. This teaser feels tailor-made for you. If we're decoding silhouettes, we might be looking at a WWE legend like Undertaker or Roman Reigns, a Tekken fighter, King or Kazuya, mispronunciation by me there, would fit the wrestling theme. A surprise guest from another Bandai Namco IP. And then it says, want to dive into silhouette matching or brainstorm possible character reveals based on pose and proportions? I'm game to analyze each figure with you. Yes, let's spell analyze right so no one's giggling out there. Analyze the poses. All right, character far left, that means the top one, not far left. Wide stance, arms slightly out, possibly clenched fists. Okay, silhouette clues, bulky upper body, squared shoulders, possible identity. This reads like a powerhouse wrestler, maybe Brock Lesnar or King from Tekken. The posture screens intimidation and raw strength. Character 2, left center. I'm assuming that means this one on the... they got this backwards. I'm assuming it's looking at it backwards. But, you know, one arm raised or bent, other lowered. I mean, I guess it's this one. No, maybe they're right. Could be a taunt or signature gesture. Silhouette clues, leaner build, possibly long hair or headgear. This could be someone like, I'm not going to be able to pronounce that, Okada, if they're going deep into crossover territory, or a Tekken character like Hwoarang or Lars. The asymmetry suggests flair or agility. Character 3, right center. Upright, symmetrical arms down, very composed, tall, broad, cape or coat flare at the bottom. Possible identity, this one feels regal or stoic. Could be Kazuya Mishima or Triple H. The silhouette has that boss character energy. Okay, okay. Far right, pose, one leg slightly forward, arm angled, ready stance, silhouette clues. Athletic build, possibly ponytail or mask. This could be Rey Mysterio, Asuka, or even Jun Kazama. The stance suggests the speed and technique over brute force. So that's kind of interesting. Now, of course, we have a bunch of um, Tekken fans in my faction, right? So I was like, man, what about this logo, guys? And they started dropping Tekken characters in the faction chat. And they dropped Armor King, Jin, uh, Kazua, and then regular King, right? So I thought it would be kind of fun to take PNGs of those characters and kind of show you um, how close that is. So let me just take the image of the reveal here. Let's just drop it down one here. Oh. Oh. Looks like my faction mate pretty dead on that. Let's look at that again. There's that. Okay. I mean, my guy's a little bit bigger. I didn't size him quite right, but you know. Yeah. That looks pretty good. Okay, let's go down one more. Oh, yeah, okay. That definitely looks like King. Uh-huh. The first one was Kazua. That's looking a lot like King. Let's go back. Mm-hmm. Got the cape and everything. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. This next one is Jin. I mean, that's pretty good. Looks pretty good to me. And let's go down one more. Oh, yeah, that looks a lot like Armor King. Uh-huh. So, you know, I'm not saying I've decoded it or anything like that. More importantly, I'm not saying my faction mates have decoded it because, you know, they're the ones that posted all the different images. That looks pretty believable to me. Now, this is 100% speculation, right? You can see I got the resizing like somewhat wrong on some of them, like King here is not quite right, right? It's, you know, Armor King rather. So I played a ton of Tekken back in the day. I was a big Paul Phoenix guy. He was my favorite, and then Jin were the two I used all the time. So that was back at like Tekken 3 and 4. So this is, if it's accurate, is pretty cool. There was just a new Tekken thing expansion or whatever season launched, and Armor King was the centerpiece of that on the 16th. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. It also is a Namco Bandai game. So yeah, again, this is 100% speculation. Let's just go back into AI and see what AI thinks, just for some more fun. Do you think this is a WWE Champions and Tekken crossover game? It's very likely a WWE Tekken crossover teaser, but not specifically for WWE Champions. The clues point more towards Tekken 8 or a new crossover concept. All right, here's what the evidence suggests. WWE logo, plus Bandai Namco credit, a new challenger, classic fighting game language, blah, 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 silhouetted figures. Visually aligns more with Tekken's dramatic character intros than WWE Champions art style. I mean, that would fit, right? If we were going to see, like, basically just our wrestlers' faces on those. So a fan-made WWE Tekken gameplay edit is circulated online showing how the two worlds could emerge. That might be cool to check out. Tekken 8's customization tools have inspired fans to recreate WWE superstars like Roman Reigns and John Cena in game. Huh. There's even a TikTok crossover clip featuring John Cena in Tekken 7. All right. Why it's probably not WWE Champions is a mobile match 3 RPG with stylized character art, not known for dramatic teaser posters or fighting game mechanics. No recent announcement or leaks suggest WWE Champions is adding Tekken characters. The teaser tone and visual style are more aligned with console fighting games like Tekken 8. I mean, your theory tracks, Will. Given your, I love how it's telling me how amazing I am here. For crossover aesthetics and wrestling lore, this teaser feels like it's teasing a Tekken 8 DLC featuring WWE superstars, a new crossover fighting game like Street Fighter X Tekken, or a limited time event in a Tekken adjacent title. Let's do like what WWE wrestlers might fit the silhouettes. I'm gonna misspell this, but yeah, I can figure it out. Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Asuka, possibly Triple H or Seth Rollins. All right, so character one, far left, the Beast, wide stance, thick build, arms out, likely match Brock Lesnar. The Showman, left center, one arm raised, leaner build, Seth Rollins or Cody Rhodes. Right center, the Tribal Chief, pose upright, symmetrical cape-like silhouettes, likely match Roman Reigns. Character 4, far right, the Empress. Interesting. Agile stance, smaller frame, possible ponytail. I think they're interpreting the cape as a ponytail there. But Asuka would be cool. Yeah. Why these picks make sense? Let's see. Yeah, okay. Sure. Let's go. I mean, like, I don't know. How long is this? 11 minutes? This is kind of cool. I love the speculation. So if I was going to speculate, I mean, who would I pick? So I kind of like the middle guy for Gunther. Gunther's got that, like, very stoic, folded arms kind of thing. So I could see that being Gunther. You know who would make a decent, potentially, who would be cool? They like to use like Rey Mysterio in every gosh dang crossover ever, so I hope it's not Rey Mysterio. But luchador vibes on the one on the right would be really cool, like Penta, Rey Fenix, Dom. Any of those guys would be really cool. I would love Dirty Dom King. That would be super cool. Jin? I mean, Roman Reigns is in everyone too, so Roman makes more sense than Gunther, but I would just say Gunther for fun. How about Jin? Who would fit that? Probably Cody Rhodes. Yeah, I could see Cody as Jin. An Armor King is a tough one. That would actually Drew McIntyre would make a pretty good Armor King. To be honest, I feel like Drew McIntyre would. Anyway, what do you guys think? So first off, do we think? I mean, I think this is probably Tekken, right? I mean, like, I think the guys in my faction are completely correct on that mark. But I mean, do we think they look too close, right? Do we think it's Tekken? What else could it be? Like, I've seen like Soul Calibur potentially. I mean, Thundercats would be really cool. Beast Wars Transformers, but you know, these look too much like the images, right? For me to really think it's probably anything but Tekken. Again, this is an inside info, but this is pretty cool how spot on these matchups are. I thought when the guys posted it in faction chat, which was mostly Real Mystery, was posting the pictures of them. I was like, holy crap, that's definitely Tekken. So we'll see though. Who knows when it's gonna happen, or if it is this for sure. But it looks like it to me. Again, not inside info, 100% speculation. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you like the resizing of the? I went and found the PNGs so I could resize them and kind of fit it into the logo. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Super curious. And remember to like, subscribe, and share for more silly content like this. But this was fun. So thanks for watching, guys, and good luck out there. Yeah, Tekken would be super cool. Super, super cool. The only thing I don't like about crossovers is limited time, but everything else I love about them. So yeah, pretty hype. I wonder when it would happen. Who knows?